What's going on, you guys? I'd like to welcome to another DC TV Talk episode 25, part 3. This episode is going to cover Arrow and Gotham. And I'm going to start off with Arrow. Even though I watched Gotham first, I'm going to start off with Arrow because I have to say this because it made me so happy. We didn't get Curtis. We didn't get Renee. We got Dina. We didn't get a lot of Dina, but we got Dina. Okay. But it's cool. But you know, even though we got Dina, Thea cancels out Dina, so I'm good. I'm good. A lot of different things happen. First of all, what's her name is in the Black Siren is in the public now as Laura, and she's telling like people like, oh, I was captured and tortured by Damien Dark for 2 years, and the media's like, oh, so when Laura died, people had pretty much said that she was Black Canary. So now that you're back, is it true that you first of all you were Black Canary and is Oliver Queen the Green Arrow? One thing I feel like they ignoring is like, I wonder. Nobody never asked her like, hey, are you gonna go back to being the Black Canary? Nobody haven't asked her that yet, and I'm kind of wondering will that happen. Um, we got they found out that Diaz has been behind everything. Okay, from the jump, you know what I'm saying, running shit. Roy's, even though now here's something, the stuff with Renee is throughout. So the Renee's can testify no longer matters. But they said they have another person, and we find out who is Roy, and they found Roy in the middle of I don't know where. Roy looked like he really been chilling because the actor looked like he was in to gain a few pounds. I'll be the one. I'm the one to talk. Look at my first videos. Look at my videos now. Yeah, I done gained a few. But it's kind of like you see it like he ain't been out here doing no superhero work in a while. But this episode, for me, the best part is still getting back in the field because I like the part where she said, there's a lot of things that have really gone bad for me. You know what I'm saying? And she just started naming all different stuff we've seen her go through. She like, but there's always been one thing that I've always felt good about, and that's the fact that I know Roy is out living his life. And boom, Roy's captured. And the part when she was in the room saving him, and then Arrow pulls her out and Roy's still there. It's in my mind, I'm kind of like, yo, I would have been pretty pissed because, like, yo, now he's still gone. Well, they end up saving him at the end, but it's like, yo, what the hell? Like, we took on worse odds than that. You know what I'm saying? Why would we let him? You know what I'm saying? Stay and also, now you have Diaz pretty much really running shit. It's like getting people like, yo, you move this way, you move this way. And I like the way he recruits. He fights these people because I get tired of like everybody getting their ass whooped constantly, just getting their ass whooped when I'm putting up a damn fight. So he actually has his guys. He fights them, and then you you create a loyalty like that. You know what I'm saying? And you don't want. That's what you really want your group of people around you to be is loyal and not just rat you out for any single thing. That's why Bane was such a great villain to me because everybody around him had like loyalty. I know everybody. If you watching this, you done seen the fucking Dark Knight Rises, and so the guy when you're like. When at the plane scene, the beginning of the movie, he like, no brother, you need somebody to stay. Could have did my Bane voice, but I ain't gonna do it right now. And it just you build loyalty with your crew, so nobody will fuck it up. But if you have that one person we call out Laura who fucks shit up, that's when shit starts to fall apart. Because Diaz been playing this for a minute, but then he brings Laura back into the fight. And I knew his whole plan was, hey, leak this information to them. They gonna come, they gonna rescue the boy. I think they did something to Roy. I'm thinking Roy working with them now. In my opinion, honest opinion, I think Roy working with them, and I know Laura still working with them. So we gonna see he gonna get closer to Thea. Roy whole thing is protecting Thea. He don't give a damn about Oliver because that was a point where we were like, hey, no. Diaz said no kill shots. I need him alive. So I know he still needs Oliver for something. Diaz is trying to take over the entire city. Diaz allowed to be trying to become mayor. He had the police under his wing. He's so deep into everything that he's pretty much running shit right now. And the police chief Like, hey, we can sell auction off this stuff and get about 30 mil. That 30 mil gonna end up going to Diaz, on the Diaz. So it's a lot of different things going on. But Diaz, I feel like Diaz is really like under them all. And I like the fact that we've seen Diaz fight, because I know a lot of people like, can he really fight? We want to see Green Arrow actually have somebody you have to actually fight against. And we seen like, I think he's in the comments, he called like the Iron Dragon. I think it's called the Iron Dragon. I don't know what it's called in the comments necessarily, but, and I know in the comments he put like a $30 million hit on Oliver Head, and I wonder that 30 mil that he gonna get from what's his name, is he gonna take that from the police precinct and put it on Oliver's head? It's pretty wild out here. I enjoyed this episode a lot, and you kind of got to see where they're gonna go forward. Still don't care for Dina, Curtis, and Renee. They keep their ass on. We got Thea back, and that's all that matters. And we also see that John's really ready to get back in the hood, because that's his whole thing. One day I think John's gonna be the villain. If it depends, I think the last season of Arrow, they gonna go ahead and make it to where John is behind everything and working with them at the same time. That's gonna be fucking epic. I can't lie. But let's jump on over here to this week's episode of Gotham, where I swear to God, dog, watching Gotham make me feel like I'm on acid. I don't know what drugs feel like. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't do that. But watching Gotham kind of makes me feel, okay, this is what acid, this is, if I would have done acid, some bad acid at that, this is what it feels like, because Gotham is trippy as hell. First of all, you got Poison Ivy out here just murking motherfuckers savagely. Selena don't want to be a part of that. And then when she scratched Bruce, I'm like, oh, fuck. So apparently they hallucinate, and she didn't just scratch Bruce hard. Bruce was already fucked up from the night before. He like, oh, man, who is you? Man, the part over, man. I'm out this bitch, man. Give me a coffee or some shit. So you got that. You got Jerome. Jerome to me is like a baby Heath Ledger. He's like the Joker, Heath Ledger, before he becomes, he's like the younger version of Heath Ledger's Joker. I don't give a damn what nobody say. He plays that part well. And I know they say, oh, they're going to actually have somebody who is a Joker, but he's playing that part so damn well, you might as well just give it to him, because he's doing better. His Joker, he might be the fourth or fifth best Joker. I might just do a video like, yo, where does Jerome rank amongst the great Jokers? Because I'm putting him over Jared Leto's, because regardless, we haven't seen much of Jared Leto's. I'm putting him over Jack Nicholson. I'm putting him over the 60 Joker. There are only two Jokers I really believe come before him, and that's Heath Ledger and Mark Hamill. Them the only two. And Mark Hamill Joker goes to like the animated series and the game. So I don't really know if I count the game, because that's not actually a form of like television. But either way it go, he's doing a phenomenal job, and the way he's running the asylum through his way, and the way he's really trying to get in Penguin's head so Penguin can come back and be who he needs him to be, because Jerome has this plan on which I know he's trying to take over the city. We got Sophia, who's still fine. She's now linked up with Lee, and we don't know exactly what that conversation is about. Got Ivy, who's now has some water from the Lazarus pit that she's pretty much gonna take over the city with, because she's gonna flood this bitch with like plants. You got Bruce, who sees himself as like Batman and don't know if that's who he needs to be. We also see Jim going with the mustache and him back with Barbara, and that's kind of, you see Penguin with like the top hat. We didn't see the Riddler, but saying that's one thing I never thought was gonna be able to happen. Jim Gordon getting back with Barbara. I'm sorry, like, she done did too much shit, way too much shit. That relationship would definitely be over for me. There's just a lot of different things. I told you, Gotham is like a huge ensemble, and a lot of different storylines you have to follow. But eventually, it all come to like break at the end, come to a collision, I guess I would say, at the end, or one of it would happen before the other, and then there's some person another one will just take advantage of the one that came before. So it's a lot. Gotham is a lot to unpack. And you need to drink a lot of water after watching Gotham, and maybe even coffee, and take a nap, because apparently after watching it, you feel like you was on a lot of drugs. But I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the shit out of Gotham. I'm ready, and also Bruce has realized like his mistakes. He calling Alfred back, so now we finna get that going. Selena going to go against Ivy. I want Selena to be more of a villain, though. I need her to dive more into this whole villain role and stealing and whooping people's ass a little bit more before she goes to like anti-hero, or however they're gonna play it with her, anti-villain. I don't even know exactly the term you want to play with. I need her to dive more into her villainous ways. But other than that, yeah, and I like how they described Ivy. They're like, what happened to you? Like, first I was a seed, then I was a sprout, then I bloomed. So I guess that kind of is like, since we have 3 Ivies, that was a good way to explain it. But yeah, I enjoyed it. You guys let me know what you thought about these shows down in the comments. I just really want to know, what does Jerome rank amongst the great jokers for you guys? And hit the like button, subscribe. You guys know the damn deal. I say it after every video. Peace out.